So you might be wondering to yourself, what happens if you max out your resilience? Now, I did some testing at 6 resilience, aka 0 tier resilience, that gives you no extra shield capacity, and then I cranked it up to 10, I maxed it out, and got an additional 13% shield capacity. Now, the results were interesting and much different than I thought they'd be, so let's showcase it. At 0 resilience against a 450 or 4 burst pulse, I was able to be killed in 3 shots. You can see here, 1, 2, 3 shots was able to kill me. So I got just level 1 resilience and decided to test it again to see if there'd be any impact. And I was shocked to see that I was able to survive 3 shots and I needed a 4th to kill me. Granted, I had almost no HP, but I was able to survive. So we cranked things up to 10 and we found that I did survive the 3 shots with a slight increase to my overall health, but not enough to really change things that much. One unique situation I was able to survive is after a full burst to the head, Clummy then pulled down on his mouse and he was able to land 3 of the bullets on my head and 1 of them in the body. And you can see I was able to survive. So there may be some situations where you hit a couple of bodies, a couple of headshots, and it does change the time to kill. But we're talking about like 1 or 2 damage difference here. We're talking about a tiny improvement to your overall survivability. And interestingly enough, even at 1 resilience, many of these situations worked as well. There was many situations where I was able to tank the exact same amount of bullets, the exact same amount of damage for the most part, other than a sliver of my HP showing. And so it was like, what's the point? Now, I know the zoom on this might be slightly different, and, it's a little pixely or whatever, but if you look at the bottom picture, that is 1 shot of a hand cannon. And my shield is ending right at the end of the L in place. Now, if you look at the top picture, it's ending right at the end of the A, or beginning of the C. That's after the same hand cannon at 0 resilience and 10 resilience. Now you can see I have a tiny sliver more shield available, but it's not going to be enough to save your life other than maybe in some situations where there's damage fall off on a weapon, where you're not doing the full damage and you just squeak by with a sliver of health. Now, from what I can tell, in many of the intended ranges, it's very difficult to stay alive. It's very difficult for this resilience to have an impact and actually save you. If you look at hand cannons, all of them, it didn't change the time to kill. If you looked at the scout rifles, it was the same thing. It didn't change the time to kill. On some of the pulse rifles where a bullet can hit a body, yes, it did. Auto rifles, yes, it might impact it here and there. But for the most part, the only time this was saving my life was damage fall off. When the numbers have been changed, when they're not doing that full amount, and I squeak by with that health. Now, there's one other thing that I can think of that did impact it, or you could think would help, and that was actually tick damage grenades. Now, if you look at something like a solar grenade, if you look at something like a void wall grenade, these do a tick of damage. And in some cases, you were able to survive that split second more. You have just enough HP. It's very hard to track this, but it is just enough, depending on if they've shot you or meleeed you, how weak you are, that you can get out of that grenade in time, or that you can jump through that doorway to get past it and still have enough HP to duel. It is a very niche thing, and it's almost never going to happen, but it can happen. It could happen. It has the potential to happen, just not that much. Now, one other situation where I've noticed it in play is with melees. You shoot a guy a couple times, you go for the melee, and it kills him or it doesn't kill him. And there were quite a few situations where I was able to survive in a situation where I didn't think I was going to. Someone's hitting me with a pulse or an auto rifle up close, they go for the melee, and I have just a sliver of HP. It doesn't change the melee damage, but it was enough in some situations to survive and win that engagement because my punch killed and his punch didn't. Now, I'm playing Iron Banner in this footage, and this has nothing really to do with what I'm talking about, but it was something I noticed. Now, another thing I noticed, and I apologize for not having great footage, it's very hard to film this stuff because it's like, oh, I survived that shotgun blast, and it's hard to think to record that, but the one thing I did notice is shotgun blasts. At a distance, there are some situations where you survive with just a fraction of HP, you're just out of range, and it's hard to measure how much further out the one hit potential is because of this resilience, but I did notice it a few times where someone hit me and I was pleasantly surprised I survived. But maybe I could have with other resilience. The other thing was with fusion rifles. There were some times I was tagged with a fusion rifle and I survived with just a sliver of HP at 10 resilience. And so I would say melees, fusion rifles, and shotguns were the things that I really noticed that, oh my god, I survived that. I was surprised I survived that. Alright guys, we're loading in. We've got 100 out of 100 resilience, 13% increased shield capacity. Is this gonna save my life? I don't know. We saw from the video earlier that it doesn't really change things, and pretty much anywhere from 1 to 10 resilience is a fractional change in your health. But maybe, just maybe, we'll have some survival here. We're gonna test it out. I mean, we'll be able to tell. If we live with a sliver of health, it probably wouldn't have happened unless I had this bad boy, this maxed out resilience. So, well, let's just be happy with what we've got. Hello? I'm an asshole. See, resilience there. Oh! Damn! Nice shot, brother. He threaded the needle. Resilience. I'll try to kind of mention if I think I would have survived or not. Okay. Hello? 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 Yeah, gamer? Okay, this guy's, he doesn't want to fight me. He's out. Oh, never mind. He's here. How about? Gamer? Hello? Oh my god. Gamer? I think he thinks he's being sneaky, but it's like playing like against a 2-year-old. I feel bad. I feel bad. No. He's trying his best. But this guy, what are you doing, brother? Comment, what are you doing, brother? Just fight me. You're not gonna close the gap on me with the shotgun. Like, I can assure you, it's not gonna happen. This whole video is just gonna be this guy trying to blink on me. Oh my god, I love this. This is fun. This is super fun. I can't kill this dude. He's too mobile. He's too mobile. I'm gonna spend the whole time hunting this idiot down. Come on. Come on, fight me. Alright, back to the gameplay. So, resilience didn't change anything there. Maybe I'm a little healthier, but essentially nothing has changed. Again, he didn't hit me there, so... Ooh, I survived because someone else picked that guy off. I gotta wait for my health back. Where's this guy? He's around that block there somewhere. Alright. See, I'm wondering if there's gonna be some situations where like a shotgun I'll survive with just like a sliver. Not in that situation. Or now that I've got this overshield. Damn, nice shots, Faith. I had an overshield, and I still lost that duel. Great shots, great strafe. Wow. Melted that guy's face. Pop out. Again, in the same situation, that wouldn't have saved my life. Do you know what would have saved my life, maybe? Is getting my health back in time for this next fight. You know? I see that situation, maybe there. Maybe that was enough. It's hard to tell, though. Who am I playing? I'm serious. I'm not trying to be mean. Who am I playing right now? Hey, gamer. Slide across. Slide across. Or do that. Okay. What? I'm gonna get him on this one. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, hold on. I'm doing it. Oh, he almost blinked out of it. This guy's a gamer. Hit him. Oh, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. See, like, what about my super? That's not gonna hit him. It's gone. It's gone. All right, that's fine. I feel like in my super, it would allow me to survive longer. Like in that situation, did I survive because of that? Someone shot him. I thought I got the headshot. Oh, my nade! I don't know. I'm not feeling the resilience. It doesn't feel like it's doing anything. You know? Damn it, I fell off. I'm thinking one of the only other times you're gonna notice a difference is like if someone's trying to shoot you out of hand cannon range. You know what I mean? Like someone's hitting you for 50 something damage and you just squeak by and survive. Double body shot, really, Michael? That's cheating. That's asshole fuel. All right, let's talk about it. Let's have a little chat. Let's have a quick little chat. Resilience from 1 to 10 seems to have almost no impact on you. Almost no impact. And as a stat, investing this heavy into resilience for such a tiny improvement in your quality of life, it seems like a mistake. If I was to take this same 100 points and throw it in recovery and mobility, I'd be strafing faster, I'd be recovering my health faster, I'd be missing or dodging bullets because of my mobility, and I would be getting my health back after every fight, no problem. Resilience doesn't save your life enough to feel worth it. And so, in my opinion, if you're looking for God roll gear, you want to find stuff that's got like a 2 roll. Or like a tiny roll. Like this one's got 4 resilience. This is a tiny resilience roll. That's what you want to find. Because resilience isn't going to change anything that often. In PvP, almost never. In PvE, you might not really notice it. You might notice it. Maybe you'll survive an ogre smashing you. But you might also survive way more if you get your health back drastically faster with recovery. Or if everything is dead because you've got your grenade and super and melee. And I can't really advise going into this. Even if you looked at the 100 points in strength, and you're looking at this exact same subclass, every time I have my melee ability and I punch something, I get an overshield. That is going to be much more viable and valuable for my survivability than 100 resilience ever will be. So booking into strength and getting all those stats is going to be way more worth it in way more situations. I think resilience sucks. And if you're in that stat, get the hell out of there. Get the hell out of there. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you enjoyed. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.